Hey yo, what's going on, man? Welcome back to another video on this channel, man. Now in today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm about to expose your white boy. I'm about to expose all these fucking white boys that come to Kenya, lie to these girls and fucking leave them with diseases or maybe some kid, bro, like absentee father. Like, it's crazy, bro. So today, man, I'm not leaving y'all. Like, I'm exposing all these white boys, bro. Now if you from Kenya, you actually do know that girls actually do travel all the way from Nairobi to come to Nanyuki to look for some of these white boys. Now, is it for money? Probably yes. Is it for love? Probably not. Are you stupid? They're not looking for love. Everyone is out here looking for money, bro. If you see a Kenyan girl going for a white boy, trust me, there is no love. She's just after the bag, bro. She doesn't care about you, bro. Now, I'm not here to defend these white boys. I'm actually here to shame on these white boys. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I have seen this shit. Because I fucking live here, bro. And I've seen this shit. So, let's get started. I'm about to expose your white boy. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm about to expose some of these white boys. I'm about to expose your white boy.
5 minutes later.
Hey man, so let's get serious about this. So if you're from here, you probably know about what happens in this place. A lot of these girls actually smashing these white boys for money. And the white boys are actually enjoying this shit. Because some of them back home, they ain't shit, bro. So when they come here, because they see some of these Kenyan girls actually do worship these white boys, they actually love it. They drown in this shit. They swim in that shit. Because they know back home, they never getting that kind of love, bro. They ain't getting that kind of love. So the only place where they can get that is here. Right here. So, and the boys that I'm talking about the boys in the army. I'm not going to say any names here, but I know what I'm talking about. In Nanyuki, if you're from Nanyuki, you do know that there is a military for the British Army, right? So you do know what happens here. That's the reason why I'm saying that all the girls that actually do travel from Nairobi to Nanyuki, they come here probably looking for the bag, bro. They just after the bag. So I really do feel sorry for some of these Kenyan guys, because some of them are actually being left by these girls, by some of these nice, petite, nice girls, and they all just want to go for this white boy. And it's not because this white boy is better, it's just because this white boy has some money. He got the bag, bro. That's the reason why she can't be with me, bro. That's the reason why he's gonna smash.
5 minutes later.
Alright, that wasn't funny, bro, but listen. So I have some very fucked up stories to share here. So I know this girl when I was out in the club, right? So I was hanging out around these white boys, and they told me that they wanted to, like, when I say these white boys, I mean the boys that I just told you about, the guys who worked in the army. And I'm not gonna say the names of these boys, but if you're from here, you probably do understand what I'm talking about, man. I ain't gotta get into details, bro. So back to the story. So there's this girl who just she was like 5 to 10 meters away. She had a drink. She was drinking the Savannah. So the guy that I was talking to, I thought he was a nice guy at the time, bro. Like, I really thought he was a nice dude until, like, he showed me how shady and fucked up he can be. So he told me he's interested in this girl, and I really do feel sorry. I feel bad because I feel like I'm the one who endorsed this shit. What happened to that girl? To that girl probably had something to do with it, because I feel like I'm the one who actually helped the situation, which is really fucked up. I feel like I'm the one who endorsed this shit. Okay? So he told me he was interested in her. So I made the connection. So I went and talked to the girl because, you know, I am the guy. I talk to girls out here, but that's not the main point here, bro. At the time, bro, I'm not a savage. I'm not a dog anymore. That was like 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago. Let me just make that clear. I don't move like that. I'm not a dog, man. I'm a God-loving person, man. I don't fuck around. I don't do none of that shady shit. All right. So back to the story. So I made the connection. I talked to the girl, and first it was a little bit funny, but in the end she was liking my lingo, bro. So we talked. I connected them both. They started hanging out. They started exchanging. The conversation just went on and on. And obviously, because he's a white boy, I told you, the girls here do worship the white boys here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're ugly. It doesn't matter if you look like a fucking shoe. It doesn't matter if you look like a fucking slippers. Like, they'll love you. As long as you got the money and you white, all these girls will fuck you, yeah? Because they dumb as shit, bro. They dumb and stupid as shit, okay? So, listen, I'm sorry if I'm calling anyone dumb, but I'm just really trying to give you game, man. I'm trying to tell you ain't got to do that, shawty. You ain't got to fuck these white boys. You ain't gotta fuck that white boy. You ain't gotta. Alright, back to the story, man. So they made the conversation. They started talking. They started hanging out. And then obviously the whole thing just, it escalated. But what I didn't know is that this guy had some other, agendas in his head. So what happened is, he was planning that not just him who was gonna smash the girl, because girls out here, they're really just like, in this place we like to call them chips funga. So if a girl's like, that girl was like chips funga, but man, I had some respect for her. Shawty, have some respect for yourself, man. I thought she was gonna kind of play hard to get, but he's a white boy, and she is gonna give that nyash to him. So what happened is, she liked him, and they started exchanging the conversation, and they just went on and on like that until the part where he convinced her for them to leave together, to go to a private location, where they can, do the thing. I ain't got a name. I ain't got to say that thing. So what happened is, I didn't want to follow, obviously, because that got nothing to do with me. I'd already played my part. I connected them. That was as far as I go. So what happened is, what I didn't know is, after that, 5 other white boys followed them. So apparently their agenda was, they're all gonna take rounds and actually smash this girl, bro. Now this is the saddest part about this story. So they apparently and if you've been to like downtown Nanyuki, if you know where downtown is, if you've been to Nanyuki, bro, it's like the hugest, it's like the biggest club here. Everyone just goes there. So if you've been to downtown, so in downtown there's a parking lot. It's really dark, like you can't really see anything. If you're probably smashing a girl there, nobody will see you, bro. Nobody will see you, bro. So what happened was, they took her to the taxi, right? They went to the darkest part of downtown in the parking lot. So this parking lot is really, like, it's really huge, bro. It's like, it's really big, bro. So if someone was actually being raped, or maybe someone was trying to beat you up, people, like, everyone else is back at the club, they probably wouldn't hear anything that you're saying, because probably the music and the distance. So this guy was clever. So they took her, and the other 5 boys followed. So I didn't really pay much attention to it. So they took her. They found a taxi. Guy was right there. So because people here are fucking desperate for money, they paid him 5,000, 5K, just 5K, just let these white boys actually take advantage of this girl. So they went to the back seat. They fucked her. They took turns. So it's like this one was finishing, the other one comes over. They're not even worried about diseases, man. Like, what is wrong with these white boys, man? They don't care about diseases. They don't care about STDs. Like, we don't even know each other. By rounds, one was coming in, the other one leaves and coming in. So I don't really know whether they actually use protection. Let me just be honest about that part, because I wasn't there. I didn't see anything. But what I do know is, after they were done, they drove her to some field somewhere and just left her there. Then they came back to the club and started bragging about it. So you tell me, man. So what I did was, like, I told one of my friends, and my friends went and actually picked up this girl from the field, and they brought her back. And and that's it, man. And She is probably traumatized. She is probably sick, cause she don't want to see another nigga. She don't want nothing to do with niggas. She don't want nothing to do with another man cause of what happened. That's trauma you put into someone's head. That's brain trauma that you put in someone else, even to just, let go of all that hate and just go back to like normal life and just go back to society, man, it's gonna be crazy. You want me to go back after, what just happened? He tried to, man. So this is just part one of the story, but I'm just letting you know, man, like, these white boys, you ain't gotta worship these white boys, man. I'm just telling y'all, all the girls, you don't have to worship them. You don't have to worship them. Some of them back home, they ain't shit. And trust me, I know this because I've had friends from them. And I know exactly what goes on, man. You gotta pay attention. You gotta stop doing this shit. Okay? Alright, man. So, come to the end of this video, man. I hope you liked the message. And I'm gonna see you on the next one. Goodbye.